So we're talking with Steve Cull, and we're lucky to have a neighbor that is a well-known and pretty famous artist. You have art in some of the museums all over, don't you? You've had them in...
mostly in New England.
Mm-hmm. Isn't there something now in the Derby? Is it in the Derby Museum or the clubhouse?
It's in the clubhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
On the second floor.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. So.
Well, I actually started out painting for myself, and then went into Carol Swearingen's gallery, and that's how I really got started. Noted in the Louisville market. Carolyn Walsh from Nantucket had seen my work at Carol Swearingen's gallery, contacted me, and wanted to know if I'd be interested in, putting a group together for a show. I shipped her 3 crates of four in a crate, which is about 12 paintings. And when the paintings arrived, on the day that they arrived, they were uncrating them. And only in Nantucket where this happened. But she sold 8 of them right there.
Before she even had them up on the walls or anything?
Right. Uncrating them.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
But you got an instant market. People flock to Nantucket. They're only going to be there for 6 hours. Then they got to get on a plane and fly home to Europe and wherever. But they come from all around the world in Nantucket. So when she calls me and says, "Steve, how many more of them paintings can you get your hands on?" I said, "Well,
how many you want?"
Yeah, I got a few. I got 5, 6, 7, 8. She said, "Well, just get me what you can and get them up here." First week or 2, the paintings hit the island, and she sold every one of them. And that's how it. But it was folk art was very popular to New Englanders because that's where it all started.
Yeah.
So they were very familiar with it, unlike Louisvillians.
Well, your paintings are so identifiable. I mean, I know I can walk into somebody's living room here in Louisville and I'll go, "Oh my gosh, that's my neighbor painted that."
Yeah.
And
Well, I'd like to think that.
I'd
like to think that. Trudy, she okays it once you get there.
Your dog. Yeah. Well, we'll have to go outside and meet Trudy too.
Yeah.
You could do a primitive piece of Trudy, couldn't you? I mean,
I have.
Oh.
It's in the living room.
Oh, well, we'll have to see. You'll have to show that to me because, I mean, she's such a part of you in the neighborhood.
Yeah, she's the centerpiece over the couch in there.
Oh, how old? She's
14.
14, yeah. Well, how long have you been in this home?
84 or something.
I was going to say,
it's over 20 years.
Yeah, because we moved here. We've been here 25, and you were here before we were here because I would at night, if sometimes your blinds would be open and I just couldn't help but see the glow of the warm glow of your paintings through the light, and it would be just like, "Oh my gosh, look," and I wonder how many people have practically rear-ended people on Frankfurt Avenue stopping to look in your windows.
And I'm the first to say I love them more than other people.
So what made you choose this neighborhood?
Well, it was mostly convenience, probably, and then into all the park systems.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And the neighborhood is very diverse. Monetarily, you got all monetary groups of people, which helps keep things in perspective.
Well, it does, and it's a friendly.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so friendly here.
Oh, yeah, it's just the character of the neighborhood.
I like to cook, and a lot of times I'm in the middle of something, and I think, "Oh, I know I have everything I need," and then of course I don't. But I don't ever just think, "Well, I have to get in the car now and go to the grocery store." I'll just look out my window and I'll say, "Who's home?" And then if I need a quarter of a cup of flour, or if I need, a little bit of milk or something, I just go knock on the doors. And then they knock on my door.
Yeah. Most people don't move away from the neighborhood. You have an influx, but most people know that there's not too many better places to move to.
Right.
Because you know the neighborhood's stable.
Right. People just start chatting with you, like if you're out walking your dog. Pretty soon, you know who they are, where they live, who their kids are, what their dog's name is. And you being right here on the corner, you get to talk to everybody.
Yeah, it seems like everybody knows me and Trudy.
Yeah. But another thing is, I love how the storekeepers know who you are.
Oh yeah.
Like you can go into John Johnson's wine rack. He knows what you bought the last time you were there. And if you say, well, I'm going to go over to so-and-so's house, and he'll say, well, she likes this. This is what wine you ought to bring if you're going to her house or his house, And I think, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's very unique.
Yeah.
You don't find that in Indian Hill. But at least here you can go out in any direction and be gone for 2 or 3 hours and still stay within the area.
Yeah, and you can also do some errands on the way.
Oh yeah.
You can pick up something at Oscar's Hardware, or I mean, seriously. Yeah, my kids used to love to walk to Walgreens because they felt like they were on an adventure. They'd say, oh, can we walk to Walgreens? I need special pens for school. And then they would walk down there, and it was a sense of independence that they had. It wasn't like, Mom, will you take me in the car?
And you didn't have to cross Frankfurt Avenue.
Yeah.
Stay on good sidewalks all the way.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.